The stream is up. What's up, bro? I got it.
Hey, foreign cards, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the same era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest.
Okay, Coach, we are the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie.
I hate y'all out.
The Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Squeeze, double.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Hey, Haywood. Go.
To throw on third down, Stevens. He gets it to Brown, complete. Just what the Browns needed there, good for a gain of 17.
Ready? 60 out now.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A run for Nick Chubb. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run, Chubb, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Danny.
Operating from the gun, Stevens. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
And the Browns, first down.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, exit. Now.
On 1st and 10, Stevens eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Stone travel.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
30 base.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey!
Mike 56. Mike 56.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man, it's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try again with Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Alert 3. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Austin Seibert for the Browns field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch.
36 power.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run now with Dillon. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
12, 36 power.
Get up. Hold on. Check. You're not ready. Listen. Checking. Crash.
On third down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Penny, a first down carry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Check 13.
On second down now, Dillon got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
A good run there off right tackle and an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They run again with Dillon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Wilson. They go screen with Dillon. And he'll go down at the 28. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Stevens. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Dorsett. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
95. Tackles. Go, 14.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I got you. You draw Corker.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Dorsett on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 46-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dillon. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And they'll run it again with Penny. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. On 3rd down, here's Peyton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Penny running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's go, D. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
On 3rd down, Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down. They find some open field here. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Draw play. This is Miller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
Come on, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
61, matchbox lights. They go.
From the gun, Stevens. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
58, right there. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Chubb. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
And again, it's Chubb. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
On 4th down, Stevens. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
More team.
They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And he's got some space here. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 96 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You straight? You straight? What time?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple typical.
Let's go, baby.
He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He's going deep for Brown.
Downing like he used to be no more, nigga.
Up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
I'm lost out, but then I'm beating his ass. Tell him, can he score, please?
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This
Can he score a
secondary
touchdown?
really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Throwing on third and long. Stevens. He's going to look deep down the field. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down.
How dare y'all.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. 56 is Mike, 56 is the Mike.
On fourth down, Stevens. Able to haul it
I let him get that first
down.
down.
Way up close to the 40 at the 39. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Back to throw. Stevens. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still man. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And
Fumble.
the Seahawks have picked it up.
Fumble, bitch. Fumble, nigga. Sorry ass nigga,
This
man.
one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Can you score a touchdown, please?
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Chubb this, Chubb that. You Chubb even get 100 yards.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Chubb probably did.
The Browns drive about to get started. Off play action. Stevens. Oh, this is taken in.
Look, I gave him a present. You're welcome.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. Off the play fake. Stevens towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play.
Brown looking like you trying to bring this team back.
Before they drop him.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Hey, wahoo! Now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like that?
They were trying to go to Brown once again,
Get your
and
boy.
that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10.
Oh, Chubb only got 88 yards
Call it a
with
gain
21
of 4.
carries.
That'll leave him with a
That's
third
a lot
down and
that's
6
a lot
to go. To throw on third down. Stevens.
And
this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Hey, Haywood! Fight!
Operating from the gun. Stevens to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Oh, that's true. You've said that before.
Kickoff return. Let's go. Kickoff return. Let's go. Dorsett, nigga. fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Seattle. Call that a 96-yard house call.
Rock,
on
are you
kick
watching the game,
return.
Rock?
And the Seahawks are able to stretch that
This
lead
is
out
sad.
a bit further. Extra point up
This
and
is sad.
through
That's
by
what it is.
Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
On the ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's going to be a long day.
On first down, Stevens. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. From the gun, Stevens. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. This will be caught by
Oh, my
Brown.
gosh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down, Stevens. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Where are you going?
I call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bruce Irvin picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
10 Lobo. Hey, exit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stevens. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Dillon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run with Penny. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Seahawks, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
Where he at?
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, use the vessels alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. But hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part. But them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS another loss. GPS another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS company. Yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they though they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they though they taking notice.